What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be checking out this Marvel Legends Secret Wars Absorbing Man. Take a good look at the packaging here. And the back. If you want to read the description, there it is. Alright, let's crack them open. Alright, so here is Absorbing Man, and I did get this guy from Amazon. I will have that link in the description of the video if you do wish to purchase him, but yes, I did get him from Amazon. Alright, so before I get into my long rant about this figure and how it is just absolutely atrocious and terrible, and how Hasbro just absolutely dropped the ball on this one, just my god, I mean... I'm just going to talk about the good stuff that I like, the few good things about this figure I like, and then I'm just going to go ham on this thing because this is just ridiculous. But let's take a closer look at this guy and see. I do like the head sculpt. That is one thing. Both head sculpts I think are an improvement over the original. He is double jointed and he is pinless, and that is an improvement from the original as well. He doesn't have the ball joints like the Build-A-Figure had. By the way, I do have the Build-A-Figure, and I will compare him in a little bit. He doesn't have the ball joints, so that's definite improvement. His articulation is very good. It's a lot better than the Build-A-Figure, that's for sure. Double jointed pinless, as I said. You know, he goes far as back as that. And then forward, you can get him pretty decent articulation. Head is on a disc peg, in case you were wondering. You know, he goes back like that, and then forward like that. Same thing for the knee joints, double jointed, pinless as well. So definitely an improvement there on the articulation on this figure. Let's just see what he has going on here. He has his alternative head. It's kind of like Mad Face. Then he comes with the gripping hand to hold his chain with the cannonball on it. It's a little cannonball. And then he has this kind of open hand as well. So you don't even get the full set of hands. You just get one open hand, one grippy hand, and then two fists. I guess that's fine. And then you have the absolutely worthless shield thingy that I don't care for, which showcases his powers, which this figure does not. Here he is with the alternative head on him, in case you wanted to see that. There you go. Alright, so here is the comparison everybody's been waiting for. And oh my god, what a difference. This is absolutely insane right here. Now to note, this Build-A-Figure is from 2016 Build-A-Figure Wave, Absorbing Man. And as you can see, there's a ton of differences here. Now, obviously, the most talked about is the fact that this guy does not come with any hands or anything that showcases his powers, any additional arms or head that showcases his powers. You just get the alternative, one alternative head that is literally just a human head. Wow, that's beyond me why that happened. The Build-A-Figure came with another hand that showcased like a, I don't know, like a tree bark or something power, and then you had a human arm. So you had all this in the Build-A-Figure, and you have absolutely nothing in the Secret Wars figure. That is absolutely ridiculous. The fact that you could not include anything power related to this guy, be it a head or an additional arm or even a hand, you know, that showcases his ability to absorb powers. That is literally his power, to absorb. So the fact that you don't have anything that showcases this guy's powers in this new figure is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And secondly, look at this guy's height on the left. My God, that is almost a full inch taller than this Secret Wars figure, this new Secret Wars figure. Almost an inch. Let me just show you him to better compare. I don't know if you could see that good. Kind of the camera angle, but there's a better look. Look at that. That is ridiculous. To be that much taller than the new figure compared in the Build-A-Figure. That is absolutely ridiculous. I couldn't, and the thing is, I don't think you can even change these arms out. I mean, these are way bigger than this arm. It's kind of, I mean, it's not too off, but I don't think you could change this. I'm willing to bet that that peg is definitely smaller than that on this new figure. So I don't think you could even switch out the hands, which I was hoping you could. Oh, maybe this one. This one's kind of smaller. I don't know. But that's, I think, the left hand. The right hand has or the right arm, I should say, has a bigger peg. Hold on, let me zoom it. See, right arm, left arm. So they're two different pegs, too. So one of them's not going to match there, unfortunately. But yeah, that is just, come on, like what is Hasbro doing sometimes, man? Like what, that is ridiculous to be that different in height, to go backwards when you had such a nice Build-A-Figure. Like, you couldn't make this guy bigger? You couldn't include his powers? Why not just make him another Build-A-Figure? Why not include it? Why not just make another wave of figures and take another crack at the Build-A-Figure? Why not make him a deluxe? You can include all his arms and all his power set. Why not do that? Why did they chose this route? I don't know. This is a big time blunder and an absolutely ridiculous mistake from a toy company that should know better. Come on. That's just absolutely ridiculous, man. And the funny thing is, they even showcase his power on his little shield thing. You see that? That's the hilarious thing. Is like they even put it on the shield thing, and they don't have his powers on the figure. Like, what are you guys doing, man? It's just such a fail. Such a fail. Like, I do appreciate, them improving the articulation. You don't have pins, and that's great, but make them bigger. Make them a little bit taller. Let them match the Build-A-Figure, at least. Match the height to the Build-A-Figure. Why do you make him smaller? That makes no sense. Like, going backwards. Include the powers. Include another head that has a power effect like the old one. Yeah, that's just such a big time mistake, and it's a real shame, that now we have to get another Well, I don't know if they plan on making Absorbing Man anytime soon again, but hopefully we'll get another crack. Hopefully they'll do another one properly this time. But it's absolutely ridiculous that you have to take a third time to get this guy right. Really? A third time? So yeah, that's pretty much the new Secret Wars Absorbing Man. In terms of if I can recommend him, this is one of the rare times I'm going to say no. I cannot recommend this guy. Honestly, I would just... I get it if you need an Absorbing Man. If you don't have an Absorbing Man, if you want to buy him, I get it. But I would try to hold out maybe on them doing another one. I know it's probably unlikely, but you never know. Or I guess you could customize this one and maybe, color in his arms to make it, some sort of effect like this where you can color it brown or something, or steel or gray like this one. But I mean, oh my God, I can't believe they messed this up. I can't believe they did this to this figure, to this character. absorbing man with no absorbing powers. My God. So he just basically looks like a regular big man, not an absorbing man. He just looks like a regular man. And it's a shame because, I mean, he's not a bad figure, you know, if he was an absorbing man, I guess. I mean, I do like the fact that they fixed the ball joints and he's double jointed, you know, pinless. That's great. It's just give him some powers. I mean, maybe I can even, you know, forgive the height, but the powers, I mean, oh, that's just. And I feel like he should be taller, though. I mean, he should be at least as tall as this guy, you know. That's just ridiculous that he's so short. He's literally on par with well, he is a little bit bigger than, you know, your average 6-inch figure, but I feel like he should be bigger, you know, big as the Build-A-Figure at least, you know. I know they kind of did something like this with Dormammu with the Build-A-Figure, and then they had that Bring on the Bad Guys wave Dormammu, which was a lot smaller. I can't stand that when they make a figure already big and then you're going to make him, like, downgrade him into a smaller figure. So, yeah, that's my rant and about this figure. You know, I can't really recommend him, man. I'm sorry, but it's just not doing it for me. There's just too many things that are wrong with this figure, and, you know, I really, really wish it was better because it's a nice figure, you know. It's just the height and the powers, you know. You gotta have that in an absorbing man figure. So that's pretty much gonna do it for this video, guys. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.